Hey everybody, welcome in. Thanks for joining me. I am just got home and didn't even think about dinner today. And on the way home, I was thinking, I had a tomato, I had some slider meat that I had left over that I needed to use, and an avocado. That's it. So what I am gonna do is make a simple supper. That's it. Very simple. I'm gonna have sliders, sliced tomato, and a half of an avocado salad that my Aunt Sybil, my great Aunt Sybil, my Grandma Baxley's sister, used to make me when I would visit her in San Antonio. And she would make one every night. And it's so easy and so simple. It's crazy how easy it is. And so good. Anyway, I've got my pan started on medium heat. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take, actually I've got that a little hot. I'm gonna set that off for a sec. What I'm gonna do is I've got 4 sliders, washed my hands already, so I'm good to go there. I got 4 sliders, 4 slider patties that I had left over that I didn't cook. So I thought this would be perfect for tonight. So I got 4 patties, and all I'm gonna do is I found this rub. It's a steakhouse rub, and it's got salt, pepper, red pepper, onion, garlic, and some paprika. That sounds good. I like to make seasoning blends, so one of these days I'll do a video and we'll make a steakhouse blend. The one that I make has butter flakes in it, those dehydrated butter stuff, so it's like a butter. Oh, it's so good. We'll make it together one of these days. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just sprinkle on my patties. I'm not gonna put any salt or pepper on these. Just gonna do that kind of liberally, and then I'm gonna turn them over and do this side as well. It looks like some coarse pepper in there. I can see some, looks like dehydrated or maybe onion or something in there. Looks good. Anyway, I'm gonna bring my pan back over again, and I've sprayed some non-stick spray on there, but I'm gonna just kind of wipe that out a little bit, because it looks like it kind of got a little too hot. So I'm gonna let that heat up for just a second, and then I'll put them in there, and then we'll get started. We'll get started on the other things. So I was gonna say be back in a minute, but you know what? We're not gonna be back in a minute. Let me put these in here. Yeah, perfect. All right, I'm gonna throw this away. And I'm gonna wash my hands. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody had a great day and had had a purposeful day. And it's kind of a slow day at my work, so nothing too exciting today. But anyway, so I've got these 4 going. I'm gonna let them cook. I do medium to medium well. I mean, they're still a little pink in the middle, but so I'm gonna let these cook. We'll be back in a minute, or I'll be back in a minute. How about that? Still new at this, still getting used to it. Alrighty, so my burgers are ready to turn, and I'm gonna turn these, but I found an onion. I found a half an onion that I needed to use, that I had with the burgers the other night. So what I did was I sliced it up into strips and cut it in half. So I got some little strips there. So what I'm gonna do before I turn my burgers, I'm gonna make a little room, and I'm gonna put these in the center of the burgers. This now, I am going to put just a little bit of salt on the you guys can hear me. I turned the vent fan on so we didn't have another fire alarm thingy situation. So anyway, so now let me turn these. Come on now. There we go. Oh, look at that. Those look great. There we go. There we go. Get those onions kind of going in there too. I didn't do anything. I didn't spray. I sprayed my pan with just a little bit of cooking spray, just a touch. And I figured I would do that. Probably didn't need it because the ground beef has fat in it, so it's fine if you don't have cooking spray or you want to use a little less oil or something like that. So anyway, so I'm going to let these cook for another few minutes on each side. I did probably 3 minutes on the first side, and I'll probably do 2 or 3 minutes on the second side, and that's about it. Then, when I come back, I'm going to show you the avocado salad, which it's really not a salad. It's an avocado with salad dressing on it, but it's a homemade dressing. So anyway, a good cheat. So I'll see you in a minute when these are done. Alrighty, so I've got my slider patties. They're ready to come off the heat. So I'm just going to turn this off. I had it on medium low, something like that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take them and I'm going to drain them on a paper towel here. And then I'm not going to drain, I'm going to take these onions off. Don't they look good? Oh, no. Take these onions, put those over the top. And I'm just going to let these drain for a minute. I'll set that on the back there. I'm going to turn my vent fan off, so we're good there. So I've got that. So now, this is so my hamburgers are resting. And you could put, if you want to put cheese on them, of course, at that point, you could put cheese on them, bacon, you could, if you've got slider buns, you could do something like that. I just basically want the hamburger and tomatoes and an avocado salad. That's it. So we're going to make the dressing. So I've cut my avocado. I've got my avocado cut in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little bit because it's just me tonight. So I've got just a couple of pinches of garlic powder. Just a couple pinches. And to that, I am going to take a couple of, maybe a big heaping tablespoon of mayonnaise. Maybe a little bit more. Just, maybe a tablespoon and a half of mayonnaise. You'll see. Okay. And I'm kind of going to mix that in there. So I've kind of got like a garlic mayo going at this point. So I'm going to take that, and then what I'm going to do, secret ingredient, is ketchup. It's I think French dressing's made with basically mayonnaise and ketchup, and that's kind of it. This is very retro, old school. I mean, we're talking, I was 12 maybe, so this is a long time ago, folks. Anyway, so ketchup, good old-fashioned ketchup. I'm using no sugar added because I'm trying to watch what I eat, and I'm trying to lose a few pounds. So you'll probably see me start cooking. When I cook, I'll start cooking two different ways. I won't cook two different things, but I'll tell you, like, I've got some bell peppers that I got at the farmer's market that I need to use, and I'm going to make some stuffed peppers in the next day or so, and I'm going to use cauliflower rice instead of regular rice, so they're more of a low-carb version. So I'm going to do stuff like that. Still going to make the brownies, still going to make the Italian cream cakes, all that good stuff. The talarina, which nobody's heard of, but you're gonna love it and you're gonna know it when you see it on the internet. So anyway, back to Aunt Sybil's salad, avocado salad. So I just got a couple of squirts of mayonnaise, or of ketchup. That's it, just a couple of squirts of ketchup. And then I mix that together. I think I'm gonna need more ketchup because it's gotta be, yeah, I'm gonna need more ketchup. So I'm gonna put a little bit more ketchup. I want more of a darker, yeah, maybe 2 tablespoons of ketchup. And then I want, the other thing I'm gonna put in here is fresh pepper. I'm not gonna put any salt in because of course the mayonnaise has salt in it. I don't know if does ketchup have salt in it? Vinegar, salt, onion powder. So it's got all the stuff in there. So I'm gonna stir this up. I'm just stirring this. So it's a loose, not really a French dressing either because it's still very light. And she would use sometimes, instead of the mayonnaise and ketchup mixture that she would make, if she had French dressing, that's exactly what she would use. She would use French dressing instead. So with this, I've got the garlic powder, black pepper, mayonnaise, ketchup. That's it. Talk about simple, huh? And so with that, I am going to let that sit for a sec. And I've got my tomato. This is the last tomato I've got, probably the last tomato I'll have all summer because it's fall, fall coming in, tomatoes are done. So I need to use this because it's getting ripe, too ripe. So anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut me, there we go. I'm gonna cut, I just want a couple of big, kind of thick pieces of tomato, and I'll show you a little trick that personally, just me personally, this is what I like to do with my tomato if I'm going to eat it, just the tomato. So I got 2 big pieces of tomato. I like to take a paper towel and kind of dab the tomato, because see how that juice, so it's not as runny. So I like to dab the tomato a little bit, kind of get that dried off a little bit. Put that on my plate. Put that in the sink. So I've got my avocado. So I've got my dressing. And all I'm going to do is the dressing goes in where the pit was. So this is enough. This was actually enough for a couple, maybe even 3. So anyway, and if you want more, you can have more. No, that's fine. So anyway, so that is that is my Aunt Sybil's avocado salad. How is that? And so now I'm gonna I've got my hamburger patties, and I'm just gonna eat 2 of these to start with. Oh, this one looks like all the onions and stuff. Oh, super good. I don't know, maybe I will have 3. Then the other one will be breakfast or something. Anyway, so with the onions on there, again, like I said, you could use, you could put some cheese on it. You could put cheese on it if you wanted to. You could, if you had some bread and wanted to do a slider hamburger, or cheeseburger, whatever, bacon, a little lettuce. You can do whatever you want to with it. Anyway, this is my dinner. Super simple. Simple Sunday supper. That's what or not Sunday, what is today? Monday. Super simple Monday dinner. How about that? We'll call it that. But anyway, I'm gonna put, I've got salt, of course, on my tomatoes, salt and pepper, gonna put a little more pepper on my avocado. And the other thing I forgot she does that my aunt used to do is and I kind of missed this, so you want to do it before you put the salad in. She would kind of run a spoon around the avocado to kind of loosen it up a little bit from the skin, so that way it's a little easier to eat. So she would just run this around here like so, and that was it. Get me a napkin. How easy was that? How easy was that? Low carb, so good for you. Got your mayonnaise and ketchup, so you've got all the food groups represented for the most part. If you wanted to put pickles or condiments or mustard, ketchup, whatever on your hamburgers, you could do that too. I just want to try just plain, maybe the onion. See how that, oh, perfect medium. And that seasoning mix stuff is really good. So, anyway, now for the pièce de résistance, or however you say it. I'm going to take a bite of my Aunt Sybil's famous avocado salad. So good. Brings back so many memories of me spending the summers with her in San Antonio, and just having a wonderful time and talking and laughing and all that kind of stuff. So here's to you, Aunt Sybil, and hope you guys had a good time with me tonight. I appreciate you coming in, and we'll see you later. Bye. Oh, you know what? I guess a good cooking show, you're supposed to taste everything. So I forgot the tomato. So I'm gonna dip it in. I'm gonna dip it in the sauce. It's good, but it's past summertime with the tomatoes, and they don't taste like they did a couple months ago. But anyway, I used this one up. It's good. Now, have a great night. We'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.